What's up guys, Chris M. Walker from Superstar SEO and Legiit here. Today's video is going to be part of the SEO 101 series that I created, I don't know, a year ago or so, back in 2019. We're going to continue that, and in this video what we're going to talk about is making your website secure using a tool called Cloudflare. Now, what I'm talking about here is if you look up here, you can see that your website is not secure, and you may have run across that in the past when you go to a website and it makes you say this website is not secure. Do you want to proceed? Yes or no? It's a minor SEO factor, but it's a big factor for user engagement and stuff. Most people are just going to click back when they get a notification like that, and they're not going to trust a site that says not secure up here. So it's important to do that. Now, this may seem technical and it may be a little scary, but it's actually not going to be that bad. So I'm going to walk you through how to use a free tool called Cloudflare, which provides a bunch of other benefits as well, but we're going to go through that. So let's jump into it. The first thing we need to do is come over to cloudflare.com and sign up for an account. They have a free level, and that's all you're going to need for our purposes. So I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to sign up for an account. Okay, I've signed up. Now we need to get our website URL, which is going to be the one we've been using throughout this series, and we're going to paste that in there. And it's going to try to get you to pay for some of their plans. You don't need that for our purposes. So just click free. And now it's scanning for what your DNS records. All of this stuff you can leave the same for now. In some instances, I have had to go back and change things in here, but for our purposes, you can leave it that way. Now, what we need to do is go change what are called our name servers. This is what tells the rest of the internet who your website is. So you have to go to where, in most cases, where you purchased it from. In this case, I purchased this domain from Namecheap, so I'm going to pause and log into my Namecheap account. So you will then find the right domain and click on Manage. And this is going to be a little different depending on where you bought your domain, but that's okay. So what we want to do then is come here and change this to Custom DNS. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to replace it with the name servers that they give us. There's that one. And there's that one. Now, a word of caution, this will likely take your website offline for a short amount of time while the internet catches up with the domain name change. It's going to say it'll take up to 48 hours. In my experience, it rarely does. So we're going to click the check mark. Great. So now we're going to tell Cloudflare that we're done. It probably won't see the change right away, but we're going to click Get Started. I like to turn on automatic HTTPS rewrites. What that means is that if there is a URL on your site that is still HTTP, it will automatically redirect it to HTTPS, for lack of a better explanation. So we click Save. Always use HTTPS. Turn that to Yes. Click Save. I leave this off, although you can turn it on. And I don't actually know what this is, so I just click Save on that one as well. And then click Finish. Now, that, like I said, that probably hasn't taken effect yet. There's one way you can, well, there's lots of ways you can tell, but one is to go to a website called What's My DNS. You're going to change this to NS for name server. Grab your URL again. And click search. See, it's already made it to most of the internet. Now, in my experience, Namecheap domains, they cache a lot and it'll end up not showing as quickly as I would like it to. But let's try it. Yeah, see, it hasn't kicked in just yet. So we are gonna pause, and I'll let you know how long that ends up taking, and I'll be right back. All right, well, that didn't take long at all. We are back, and it's only been a minute or so, and I did have to open it on another machine, but that's because my local browser is just cached. But you can see now we have the little site lock here, so it shows that. And if we try to force it to go to HTTP instead of HTTPS, which tells it that it's secure, it redirects to HTTPS. So that's all there is to it. That's how you install SSL with Cloudflare. So it's important to have that there because it's a user experience thing. It's a minor SEO factor, and it's a good way to get your foot in the door with potential SEO or marketing clients. You can say, I found your website and I noticed that it wasn't secure. This is something you can fix yourself. Here's a quick tutorial on how to do it, and link them to a video you make, or you can link them to this video, I suppose. And I just want to give you the chance to go ahead and fix that for you. And if you need help doing it, let me know, and we'll go from there. Just something like that, something very, very basic. It's a nice way to show people that you're genuinely concerned, give them a chance to fix it for free themselves. Maybe do it for free or for $20 or something on your own. But it's a great way to get your foot in the door, and it's a thing you should do for all your websites. I'm not saying you have to use Cloudflare to do it every time, but that's the most beginner-friendly way I know of doing it. So if you have any questions about that, ask in the comments or join the Superstar SEO Facebook group, and we'll be happy to answer them for you. That's what I got for you today. Like, comment, subscribe, all those great things, and I'll see you again soon.